Happy Easter, Twin Flames. I'm Leesie with Twin Flames Heart's Desire, Ascension Coaching, and channeled readings for all Twin Flames, or those of you who just want some more guidance on your journey, how it's going to unfold. And today I have a special Easter reading. You've got Easter chocolates here, and I always have a stone present. This is selenite to enhance channeled messages. It also looks a little bit like a jelly bean. So happy Easter, everybody. I celebrate Easter in the way that my family celebrates it. We would go to church on Sunday. We would listen to the story of Jesus' resurrection. Whether you're Christian, pagan, Buddhist, Muslim, Baha'i, or atheist, you're still gonna, if you live in the West, you're gonna see a lot of chocolates everywhere, bunnies and things like that. The Christians, actually, the resurrection of Jesus comes right around the time of the spring equinox, where the days and the nights are the same length, and this is the first day of spring. So it happened not too long ago. Easter always happens just before or just after the spring equinox, sometimes right on the date. But this is why we have in the West, we have like a lot of references to eggs and rabbits, because in the pagan traditions, they celebrated this season of spring. There's a deep connection with the earth. So I just wanted to give a little bit of an overview about why in the West, the story of Jesus' resurrection is often coupled with rabbits and eggs, right? And then chocolates, of course. So these chocolates shaped eggs, I'm definitely going to eat it. And I recommend, this is a prescription for all who are listening to this, go get some chocolate today. Treat yourself to some chocolate. Treat yourself to something nice. So we're using the energy of the day, the celebration of the holy day and the holiday. No matter what your background is, we can all celebrate together. And almost everyone enjoys chocolate. Some of you don't. My twin flame Josh loves chocolate, but one of his friends hates it. So let's look at these cards. I picked 3 beautiful decks. I've got the Whispers of Love in the middle. These are all the Whispers deck. So we're going to whisper the whole reading. Just kidding. I won't do that to you. Whispers of Love over here. This is the Whispers of Healing, beautiful spring colors. And of course, my favorite, the butterfly, the Whispers of Nature. And I've got these whisper cards because I felt the energy of spring, the soft, gentle opening of all the flowers of Easter, and this rejoiceful, very light, almost like a divine mother, divine feminine kind of reading for you on your twin flame journey. So what is happening in the collective? What's coming up for you today? What is the special blessing that the divine would like to share with you, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what's going on your twin flame journey, no matter what it feels like to you? The divine has something for you to share, to give you some encouragement. So I'm going to pull these cards for you, and we'll come up with your next step. I'm going to leave the chocolate out there. I hope none of you are getting too hungry. I want to share something as I'm shuffling about those chocolates. So at one point, I felt that my body wasn't good enough. I felt that my body was too fat. I was too large. My twin flame didn't love me because of my body. That was a misbelief that I had. And so I participated in some crash diets and cleanses, keto. None of those are inherently bad things, but it really didn't make me feel good in my heart. Like I was just trying to wrangle my body and make it do something. And it was not born of the right spirit. To get healthy, you choose health and you let God show you how to do that. You don't try to wrangle your body and control it. So I was coming through control, and now I have a very balanced diet, and I let myself, on occasion, when I desire it, I eat some sweets, and I've really done a lot of healing. If you have issues with imbalance in the way that you eat food, I'd love to help you. So book an introductory session with me. We can talk about it, and then that can in turn really help your union. So I've really done a lot of healing here to finally come to a place of balance and love and harmony with my body. And no, I'm not a size 2. I'm I'm just feeling really good about myself. And my twin flame reflects that, because everything that you choose in your core, your twin flame will reflect that to you. So let's find out what the divine has in store for you for your first message today. All right. I always read oracle cards right side up. Same thing with tarot. I don't like reading upside down cards. Okay. This is really beautiful. So I just want to give you some time to take in the images of the cards. At my card reading workshop last night, we talked about how the images on the cards are almost just as important as the message, the words, right? Because the images invoke feeling. The images tell a story. And the artist who graced her presence on all of these decks is a very important artist. The artist's name is Josephine Wall. And one of my friends, Rachel, hello, shout out if you're watching this, actually knows Josephine Wall. And Josephine Wall spends time in meditation these are actually paintings that are converted to cards. And each element in the painting is symbolic and means something. So it's not haphazard. So definitely really receive the artwork in the cards if you're reading them for yourself. So take some time to feel into these. Look for images and symbols that may mean something to you. And we'll go further. So be in the present. I'm going to talk about the first card for you. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Good. So what this is pointing to in your twin flame union is some of you have been focusing on the upset. Some of you have been focusing on that place within your heart that doesn't feel good. The place where you see in the outside, you see your twin flame is not with you. You're looking at that and it feels bad. And you're just kind of focusing on that illusion that your twin flame is not with you. And so that's generating more of the illusion. You create your reality by what you're choosing inside. You create your reality by what you're choosing to believe in your heart about your reality. So if you're continuing to use the external world to define your reality and then choose what the external world is showing you, it's just going to keep amplifying that choice. So instead, you can use something called the mirror exercise to go within your heart and start to choose what you do desire. Start to envision it. Start to really call that into yourself. Start to really claim your heaven on earth, what you desire. A good thing to do that my teachers Jeff and Shaleia talk about is writing a love list. Write a love list for your twin flame. What do you desire in a partner? What do you desire? All the qualities. Don't focus on physical stuff. Don't focus on they like dogs. Maybe maybe you need them to be kind to animals. But focus on the inner qualities, is a good listener, likes to support himself or herself, if it really values health, values vulnerability, values communication, things like that. Focus on those, what you actually desire as qualities in a person, because the external things will quickly dissolve and fade away. The internal spiritual things are what are eternal. So make a love list for your twin flame, right? Even if you know who they are. I'm going to tell you a story about Josh for a second. So when I was focused on the negative, Josh would reflect that. All these things that I didn't like, he would reflect that. When I wrote my love list several times, even after I'd met him, right? Even after I had a relationship with him, I focused on what I did desire. I wrote a very robust love list. I can help you write yours if you like. And as I continued to write it and share what I desired to the universe, that's when Josh started reflecting those things. So love lists are a very interesting thing, and I have a lot of things to share with you about that, but I want to focus on this reading. When you start to focus on what you do desire in this present moment and allow the possibility for miracles to happen for you, the possibility of your twin flame to be with you in harmony in this lifetime on earth, when you open to that in your heart, you're allowing God to finally do his job and bring you together and give you the steps that you need to do that. You are worth it. Yes. There's a really interesting thing. If you look at this picture, I want to know what you first thought about this boat and that boat if you see them. There's some action happening. There's some movement happening. This boat has wind in its sails, right? Is the boat going or coming? What's happening? So notice what you first thought when you first saw it. And then let's see if you can shift your perspective a little bit. So there's the girl, their boat is coming. In what I would like for you to imagine is this boat coming to give her more abundance, more love. The love is here. You've called it in. Look at all this abundant, juicy love that's right next to her. Actually, it's really funny because I just bought myself some of those flowers. This girl sitting here watching the boat come in is already full of love. When you realize that you are worthy of love, when you realize that you're full and complete and completely loved in this moment right now, you're worthy of all of the love in the universe. That's when you start attracting even more. So you don't need this. This isn't your source of love. You've already got it. And this like attracts like, and this flows towards her. And I believe this is it's either a dahlia or a lotus behind the cloud. I don't think it's a lotus. I do believe it's maybe a dahlia. Somebody who knows flowers can comment under this video and share that with us. So very, very cool. I like to look at this boat as the past. Like I felt like I was alone drifting in the sea, and I arrived at this island, and I went through many dark nights of the soul. And then I learned to love myself. I've got my candles burning. I've got my flowers. I'm totally like decked out in this amazing dress on this deserted island. Who knows how I got it, but I got it. And now, once I've learned to love myself from this desolate place, I found a love in a hopeless place. That song just came into my head. Now that I found this love, now, this is attracting my union. So this card, the picture really carries it, and the words just like really give it a little oomph. So I want you to feel that energy. Everything I described, that's for you. That's yours. Last card, respect. Lots of flowers, more flowers. Look at her crown. This is you, divine feminines, divine masculines. This is for you. You are allowed to have your queen, divine masculines. You're allowed. She is for you. She's not going to keep running away. Divine feminines, this is who you are. This is who your divine masculine loves. You are already this. It's time to respect who you really are. And if you need help, if you need some support, if you don't feel this energy for you, then I can support you. So if you'd like, I can give you a personal reading. I have some readings on my website. I even have channeled messages from your twin flame. And I have private twin flame coaching. So if you would like some help, if you listened to this reading and got a lot out of it, but you really want to learn how to give this to yourself, this is what I do. This is how I help twin flames. This is how I help you attract and magnetize your union and walk through the blocks in your consciousness that are preventing that union from happening. So look in the description box under this video if you're ready to go deeper, if you want to give yourself an Easter gift, if you're ready to take the next step and really magnetize what is yours in this life, really dispel all of those foggy illusions that are in your heart, in your mind, those misbeliefs you have about yourself, let me help you. This is what I do. I love doing it. I love supporting you. Happy Easter, everybody. I love this reading, and I wish you a very blessed day. See you next time on my channel. Bye-bye.